Hey you guys, today we're going to make an incredible vegan 7-layer dip. We're having a couple friends over for dinner tonight and it's going to be great to serve them, have for leftovers, the kids will love it, and your family will love it. I'm going to take you along step by step. It's a pretty simple recipe, but so delicious and really fun. Alright, let's get into it.
To make the beans, sauté garlic and onions in a pressure cooker for about 5 minutes, stirring occasionally with a little veggie broth or water to keep from sticking to the pan. Once browned, drain and rinse the soaked pinto beans and add them to the pressure cooker. Add tomato sauce, veggie broth, and spices and stir together. Then seal and cook about 35 minutes or until tender. Once the beans are finished, mash them together by hand or pulse for a few seconds in the blender. For the cashew sour cream, add cashews, lemon juice, salt, apple cider vinegar, and water to a high-speed blender. Blend until completely smooth and set in the fridge to chill. To make the guacamole, mash together in a large bowl 4 to 5 avocados, lime juice, garlic powder, and salt. Set in the fridge to chill. For the pico de gallo, start by finely chopping tomatoes, onions, serrano peppers, and cilantro. Add to a large bowl, then mix with lime juice, salt, and onion powder. Chill in the fridge. Rinse and finely chop the lettuce and set aside. Now it's time to layer the ingredients with the dip. In a large clear bowl, first layer the beans, then the guacamole. I made a mistake and added the cashew sour cream on top of the salsa, but I recommend adding the sour cream first before the salsa so the layers stay separated nicely. After the salsa, add the pico de gallo, lettuce, then finally drain canned black olives and sprinkle on top. And that's it. This dip is so delicious. I know you guys are gonna love it. It's a huge hit in my family and I really hope you enjoy it.
Oh my gosh, you guys, today. Oh, what a day. Yeah, where do I even begin? Today did not go as smoothly as planned. The boys are at surf camp right now. They actually should be getting home any minute. It's actually pretty simple, the steps in and of itself, but when I'm trying to film it and photograph it, it just ends up taking multiple more hours than it should. And then Scout didn't want to go down for her nap today, and then Kofax was not taking like his normal naps today, so just like trying to deal with the baby and make the recipes, and then I'm getting hungry and just, it was a lot. Sometimes it can be a lot. It's gonna be funny to like show this recipe video where you're seeing the recipe, but really behind the scenes, I was like kind of frantic today. Yeah, but I did it and I'm glad I did it because I'm really glad to share this recipe with you. It's so delicious, but yeah, sometimes like the cooking and the filming at the same time and the kids and all that stuff, it can be a lot. And I'm exhausted just from making that recipe, but it's gonna be delicious and yeah, I really hope you enjoy it. Anyway, so if you missed my video from last week, which is 15 tips for an easier labor guarantee, definitely check it out. Put the link to it below. I'm really glad to be sharing these tips and I love the video, so I hope you check it out. And I also want to mention that I'm going to be doing a This Is How We Homeschool video pretty soon. I've been getting a lot of requests to do that video. I know a lot more of you are going to be schooling at home now, and I just really would love to share what we do. I love homeschooling. It's the beginning of a new year. We homeschool and unschool naturally throughout the year. Every day is learning, living is learning, and I think it's so important and awesome to listen to your children's desires and follow the direction that they would like to go in what they're most excited to learn about, and go in that direction. They're gonna absorb that information so much better. Anyways, I could go on and on. I'm excited to share the resources with you in a video coming up. But it is the beginning of like technical school year and it's fun to celebrate and do something special. My best friend Josefa, who we homeschool our kids together, planned like a fun beginning of the school year project, which was like an all about me project that they did, and they got to just make this really awesome cool collage. And Uncle Quinn, Nico and Gianni's dad, took them all out to get vegan ice cream later that day, and it was just a really fun special kick off the new year day. But yeah, I'm gonna be making that video soon on how we homeschool, and I'm gonna share with you all the resources that we use, and I'm excited about that. Also, I am reading / listening to a book called The Awakened Family by Shefali Saberi. I've read another book of hers called The Conscious Parent and I loved it, and this one was highly recommended to me. I'm I'm really enjoying it. A lot of people ask me how I managed to squeeze in reading time with just so much going on in life, with 4 kids, running a business, still managing to have a relationship with my partner. But one of my favorite ways is to listen to an audiobook, like while I'm breastfeeding, putting Kofax down for bed at night. So Andrew puts the other 3 kids to bed while I nurse Kofax to sleep, and it's a great time for me to just plug in an audiobook while I'm like nursing Kofax in the dark. And then I get in a little bit of reading every single day, and I'm just really liking the Awakened Family right now. So if you are looking for a new parenting book to get inspired to be the best parent you can be, definitely check out that book. And lastly, I wanted to tell you a little bit about how, well, I'm gonna be vague about it still, but I'm working on some new projects and I can't wait to share with you what exactly I'm working on. I will be at some point letting you know. But yeah, I've been shifting and working on different things, and new things are coming up, and it's always great and fun to evolve and to like keep inspired creatively, and I will let you know what that is in the coming months. So that's all I wanted to say basically. Life is pretty intense right now with 4 kids and running a business, but I'm loving it. And I honestly think that like I'm gonna look back at these days and really miss them. Like I think these are gonna be the best days of like our lives, like raising our kids when they're little. It's just so wonderful, and they're little only for so long. It goes by so fast. And sometimes I wonder like what in the heck am I gonna do when they're older, and when I've shifted what I'm doing as a business. And sometimes I think about how less busy I'm gonna be when the kids are older, and I think like, what am I gonna do with all my hours? Who knows? But right now, this is what it is, the intensity of life, and I'm loving it. And thanks for following along on my channel. I hope you enjoyed this recipe. Definitely check out last week's video. Send it to all your pregnant mama friends that you know, or soon to be pregnant friends, to hopefully get inspired and have an awesome birth. And I hope the tips help people who are watching. All right, bye.